maintain a lifestyle that insults his family's existence. Well, where I'm from, we have a special salute way behind the end towards all those pompous asses who spend their days pointing fingers. Like the heartbeat of this country when it's tagging us too long. You'll be damned if you count me in as part of your generous hypocrisy collecting enemies. Tabloid gossip, queen worthless dance. No need for us to bury you. Selfish agenda once again. This way can tell you found it, I'm in some for something real. Don't respect the words you speak in God's super. All the way from the east to the west, we got this high society looking down on that very foundation, constantly reminding us that our actions are the cause of all their problems, pointing the fingers in every direction, blaming their own nation for who wins elections. They've never contributed a fucking thing to the country they love to criticize. It's the obscene, ignore the untrue depictions we see, try and get through. Admitting mistakes can hurt. I'm not the last, but I sure ain't the first. more feelings in me. Took over my sense and I lost control. I'll taste your blood tonight. You know I make you wanna scream. You know I make you wanna run from me, baby, but no, it's too late. You've wasted all your time. Yeah. Relax while you're closing your eyes to me. So warm as I'm setting you free. With your arms by your side, there's no struggling. Pleasure's on mine this time. You know I make you wanna scream. You know I make you wanna run from me, baby, but no, it's too late. You wasted all your time. Cherishing those feelings, pleasuring. Cover me, unwanted glamorous. Scream till there's silence, scream while there's life left vanishing. Scream from the pleasure, unmask your desire, perishing. We've all had a time when we've lost control. We've all had a time to grow. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but I know I'm right. I'll hunt again one night. You know I make you wanna scream. You know I make you wanna run from me, baby, but no, it's too late. You wasted all your time. Cherishing those feelings, pleasuring. on us not right. No pain, no sign of time. So out of place, don't wanna stay. I feel wrong and that's my sign. I made up my mind. Gave me your hand, I realize I just wanna say goodbye. Please understand I have to leave and carry on my own life. I don't belong here, gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right to move on and on, far away from here. Got nothing against you, and surely I'll miss you. This place full of peace and light, and I doubt you might take me back inside when the time is right. Loved ones back home all crying 'cause they're already missing me. I'm praying by the grace of God that there's somebody listening. Give me a chance to look at what's in my heart. Lord, I've tried so hard, but you gotta let go of me. I don't belong here, I gotta move on here. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right to move on and on, far away from here. Got nothing against you, and surely I'll miss you. This place full of peace and light, and I doubt you might take me back inside when the time is right. Yeah, you've been alone. I've been gone for far too long. But with all that we've been through, after all this time I'm coming home to you. Never let it show the pain I've grown to know. 'Cause with all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. I reach towards the sky, I've said my goodbyes. My heart's always with you now. I won't question why so many have died. My prayers have made it through, yeah. 'Cause with all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. Yeah! Have made it through, yeah. 'Cause with all these things we do, it don't matter when I'm coming home to you. I've always been true. I've waited so long just to come home to you. I'm making it through. It's been far too long. We've proven our love over time, so strong in all that we do. The stars in the night, let me their light. choice will save me from this life. Please don't question why my sins have been forgotten. I believe I might be seen afterlife. Please don't question why I'm left this way. So wrong, I'm not running away. begins. Is it such a sin for me to take what's mine until the end of time? We were more than friends before the story ends, and I will take what's mine, create what God would never design. Our love had been so strong for far too long. I was weak with fear that something would go wrong before the possibilities came true. I took all possibility from you. Almost left myself to tears, conjuring a deepest fear.
Must have sound of 50 fucking times. I can't believe it. Ripped her heart out right before her eyes. I was overeasy. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
She was never this good in bed, even when she was sleeping. Now she's just so perfect, I've never been quite so fucking deep. It goes on and on and on. I can keep you looking young. It was up forever with a fountain spray on your youth whenever. 'Cause I really always knew that my little crime would be cold. That's why I got a heater for your thighs. And I know it's not your time, but bye-bye. And a word to the wise, when the fire dies, you think it's over, but it's just begun. Baby, don't cry. You had my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart. Let's make a new start. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. Yeah, yeah. But baby, don't cry. Possibilities I never considered are occurring, the likes of which I never heard. Now an angry soul comes back from beyond the grave to repossess somebody with which I misbehaved. Smiling right from ear to ear, almost laughed herself to tears.
Must have stabbed him 50 fucking times. I can't believe it. Ripped his heart out right before his eyes. I was overeasy. Eat it, eat it, eat it. No,
I realize the error of my ways. I must venture back to apologize from someone far beyond the grave. I gotta make up for what I've done, 'cause I was all up in a piece of heaven while you burned in hell. No peace forever. 'Cause I really always knew that my little crime would be cold. That's why I got a heater for your thighs. And I know it's not your time, but bye-bye. And a word to the wise, when the fire dies, you think it's over, but it's just begun. But baby, don't cry. You had my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart. Let's make a new start. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. Yeah, yeah. But baby, don't cry. my heart, at least for the most part. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart, let's make a new start. Oh, 'cause everybody's gotta die sometime. Yeah, yeah. My baby, don't cry. Cold state line, miles away from those I love, purpose hard to find. While I recall all the words you spoke to me, can't help but wish that I was there, like where I'd love to be. Oh yeah. Dig out the only thing I ask of you. Much too far away. We all need that person who can be true to you. But I left her when I found her, and now I wish I'd stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired, I'm missing you again. Oh no. Once again, there's nothing here for me on this barren road. There's no one here while the city sleeps and all the shops are closed. Can't help but think of the times I've had with you. Pictures and some memories will have to help me through. Oh yeah. Dig out the only thing I ask of you is to hold her when I'm not around, when I'm much too far away. We all need that person who can be true to you. I left her when I found her, and now I wish I'd stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired, I'm missing you again. Oh no. Once again. Well, some search, never finding a way. Before long, they waste away. I found you, something told me to stay. I gave in to selfish ways, and how I miss someone to hold when hope begins to fade. A lonely road crossed another cold state line, miles away from those I love, purpose hard to find. Dear God,